Hello and welcome to the channel. Gordon here of G17 Collectibles. Today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new announcement just been launched in the last few hours from InArt on their 1/6 series of the Batman figures. Quite a decent announcement this morning from InArt, which is Queen Studios, their arm of their business for 1/6 scale figures. And today I just wanted to run you through what figures they've announced, what are the additions, what are the differences, and then the pricing for these additions, and then a comparison between different combinations and what my choice for these figures will be for pre-order. So my recommendation based upon my personal collecting experience. So let's jump in and have a look at all the additions that they have launched this morning and are available for pre-order through selected websites. So there's been two main figures announced, the Batman and Bruce Wayne. And two editions for each of these figures, and then we have a deluxe edition at the end. Now, Queen Studios, I'm using their website at the moment. Their Facebook group or their Facebook page has got lots more pictures, lots more detail on these figures, as well as the deluxe set. Their website unfortunately does not have the deluxe set item details or pictures on it, so I've only got the figures. I'm going to have to refer to another website to show you what the deluxe edition contains. However, we'll just run through each of the editions and I'll try and point out what I think the differences are. So here's the Batman Standard Edition figure. It's looking glorious. It looks tremendous. All the accessories, the figure itself, to me, just, it is the Batman in 1/6 scale, just taken straight from the movie. Now, things you're getting with this figure, you are getting a Batman helmeted head sculpt with rolling eyes and interchangeable facial expressions. Don't be confused by the two pictures here. That's not two separate head sculpts. That's the one head sculpt showing you the two interchangeable facial expressions. But you're also getting another head with which is Bruce Wayne's head. Now that is a sculpted hair, so that's what you get and for this figure anyway. A couple of highlights that I've noticed that come with this figure. You're getting a detachable magnetic die-cast batarang on the chest. You're also getting a couple of die-cast batarangs. You're getting things like a pair of handcuffs. You're getting all the Riddler cards and envelopes. A couple of accessories. You're getting a flashlight with an LED light and two batteries and that Bat logo base. Now that's a standard edition. When we move off and look at the premium edition, what are the differences? So the difference really is that rooted head sculpt. That Bruce Wayne head sculpt is going to come with rooted hair. Another thing I've noticed you also get is this back computer down here, and you're also getting a rooted head sculpt display box. So that's a pretty good edition, the premium edition. I really like the fact it comes with that additional head sculpt and it's rooted hair. Moving on to the next figure they've announced, it's Bruce Wayne. And Bruce Wayne, the standard edition, just comes with the one head sculpt and it's sculpted hair. However, it does have those rolling eyes. All the accessories pictured down here come with this figure, and you have a slightly different kind of like stone Gotham type base that comes along with this. Couple of wee standouts for me. You're getting a $100 bill, you're getting Corvette C2 car keys, and you're getting all these Riddler envelopes and cards. Now that's a standard edition. When we look at the premium edition, the biggest difference is a rooted head sculpt rather than sculpted hair. I haven't noticed anything else accessory wise that this comes with apart from a display box for the head sculpt. But if you have a display box for the head sculpt, what then goes on the figure? So I don't really know if the display box is necessary, but it comes with it anyway. Moving on to the deluxe edition. As I said, Queen Studios don't have the deluxe edition listed on their website, so I'm having to refer to Toys Wonderland to find out what is included. The biggest difference in what's included in this set is the bat signal. And I'll just try and find a picture of the bat signal here. So what you're getting with this deluxe edition is you're getting the premium rooted head sculpt Batman, the premium Bruce Wayne head sculpt figure, as well as this bat signal. This bat signal also says it has a light up feature. Unknown at the moment whether that's powered or with batteries. I guess time will tell. Details at the moment are a bit light because I don't have the details direct from Queen Studios, but you are getting that bat signal, which, to be honest, looks pretty tremendous. I like the paint, app, the weathering, etc. But that's what you're getting in the deluxe edition. Let's take a look now, and I've only got pricing information from Toys Wonderland. They had the pre-order straight up with pricing the minute it was launched. I've checked other sites, they have yet to put their pre-order prices up, so I can't tell you whether Toys Wonderland is the cheapest, the expensive, the most expensive, or is comparable. However, we've got information, let's take a look. So I've compiled all the standard premium editions and deluxe editions into a spreadsheet, and I've put it into 3 particular sections. We've got the single pricing information, we've got potential combinations, and then we've got my choice or recommendation and what I think I'm going to end up pre-ordering. Now, Toys Wonderland, as you know, have 2 options for each of their figures. They have first batch and later batches. First batch means you will be one of the first in the world to receive that figure. It will be shipped to you within a couple of days of it being released, and you'll have it in hand within, say, 7 days worldwide. They also do later batch figures, which means you're going to have to wait 2 to 3 months before you have that figure in hand. So you do pay a premium for first batch. It can be more expensive, and these InArt figures are already, Hot Toys type prices. And why not? They're spectacular looking figures. They do everything Hot Toys does and more. So, your first batch pricing is going to be higher, obviously, because of that day one release. Also, another point to note, Toys Wonderland are offering free worldwide shipping on all of these items. So these prices that you see here is going to be the price you pay shipped to your door. However, one thing I've noted, there is limited windows for ordering these, and they are stating on their website that prices may change based upon demand. So if you're looking to order, and at the time of doing this video, these prices are today, the 15th of August, release day. You may find that if you hang about and wait for another month or 2 months, the price could potentially increase. Now, the release date for all these figures is coming up around about April to June 2023. We've got some time. We've got some time to save up. We've got some time to understand if InArt with their other releases are going to produce spectacular figures very similar to the prototypes. I guess time will tell. So let's take it through the pricing. And I've also done UK pricing and pricing in US dollar for our American friends across the pond. Hi! So let's look at the pricing. The Batman 1/6 Standard Edition, your later batch price $291, your first batch price $354. So like an extra £65 to get that figure within a week of it being released. In dollars, $351 for the later batch, $428 for your first batch. The Batman 1/6 Premium with that rooted head sculpt, back computer and display box. UK price, later batch $391, your cheapest option. First batch $503. So you're looking at like an extra £110, £112 for that. And in dollars, for the American collectors, you're looking at later batch of $474 and $607 for that first batch. On to the Bruce Waynes. Bruce Wayne Standard in the UK will cost you £209. Later batch, first batch $252. In America, you're looking at a later batch setting you back $253, first batch $304. The Bruce Wayne Premium, UK £288 for the later batch, first batch $354. In dollars, that's coming out at $347 for the later batch and $428 for the first batch. And finally, the deluxe version, which is the 2 premium Batman and Bruce Wayne figures, as well as that bat signal, we're talking about UK later batch $730, first batch $919. In the US, we're looking at a later batch of $881 and first batch $1,109. So that's the pricing information for all the singles at the moment. I've done a couple of combinations just to see, what if I ordered 2 standards or 2 premiums to compare that against the deluxe. So your 2 standard figures with the sculpted heads, you're talking about a Batman and Bruce Wayne standard edition coming out in the UK later batch at £500. That's $250 a figure. Then you're looking at first batch pricing information is coming out at £606 for the same 2 figures. Is it worth the extra 106 just to get it early? That's up to you. And in dollars, we're talking about $604 for later batch and $732 first batch. The next one down, we're looking at the Batman and Bruce Wayne premium editions, and in the UK, a later batch, that's going to set you back £679. First batch, £857. In dollars, that's coming out at $822 for the later batches and $1,035 for the first batch. Now, when you look at the deluxe, you're adding together both premium figures and that bat signal. The UK later batch is $730, $919 for your first. In dollars, that's $881 for later batch and $1,109 for the first batch. Now, the reason why I bring that up again is because just to give you a comparison against what if I bought 2 premium figures without the bat signal, I'm not really interested in the bat signal, I don't want to pay the higher price. Well, the comparison and difference is £50 overall in the UK and about $60 in the US. And for £50 or $60, you really have to question, well, maybe it's worth getting the deluxe pack to get the 2 figures and the bat signal. Surely the bat signal and them 2 figures is going to look spectacular on your shelf. So I think for the sake of £50, $60, it's worth going for the deluxe pack if you are going to get the 2 premium figures anyway. However, if you're going to go for the standard figures, it's quite a bit of a jump. You're talking 2 standard figures here, £500, $604, the cheapest option for later batches. Do you really want to stretch that out to £730? Perhaps not worth it. My choice and recommendation, however, is a combination of the Batman and Bruce Wayne. Now, I have chosen to go for the Batman Standard Edition and the Bruce Wayne Premium Edition. I do like rooted hair on a figure, and I think it's worth the little bit of extra cash because I believe in InArt and I've got very high hopes for them. I might live to regret that, but I've got very high hopes that they are going to deliver on what they say and shows in their prototypes. So the reason why I'm going for standard Batman is because I don't plan to have that figure displayed with the Bruce Wayne sculpt. It'll be the cowl sculpt that I will have on that figure standing alongside the rooted hair Bruce Wayne. So that sculpt from the Batman would end up lying in the box. What's the point in paying the extra for it? So my choice and my recommendation and what I plan to order will be the standard Batman, the premium Bruce Wayne, and that gives me a total spend of £579, and in dollars that's coming out at $699. And it's not worth the extra £150 or $180 to me to just get that bat signal and the extra rooted head sculpt. So that's my choice and recommendation, standard and premium edition figures. I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you found it informative. Time's ticking away. You've got time, but one of these things, let's get the pre-orders in so you can secure that figure. And it's worthwhile waiting maybe a couple of days to see what other prices other websites come up with. Anyway, hopefully you found it quite entertaining, quite informative on the InArt Batman figure set. And until the next video, take care.